D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds, and welcome to my This Week in Review, where I usually bring you three TV shows. We talk about three TV shows. I bring you three stories, and I talk to you about the movies that are coming out for the week. This week, and I usually do that under about 10 to 12 minutes of that, because, you have lives that need to get going to. So, I'm only going to do two TV shows this week, just because I have some stories that I want to go over, and I have more than just three this time. So let's just jump right into it. The first show that I want to talk about is we had the season finale of The Flash, and I don't know if you watched it, but it wasn't too bad. It was kind of a good ending to the season. Barry enters DeVoe's mind, and he kind of walks through that and everything. We also there was some really cool stuff in there that we got. We got the return of Elongated Man, and after DeVoe was defeated, I'm hoping Elongated Man comes back for the next season. We also saw Earth 2 Harry leave. He got his memory back, but I'm wondering if he'll get his intelligence back that he had before. And I'm wondering if Tom Cavanaugh will be back for season 5 or not. I haven't read anything or seen anything, but I hope he does. I like him on the show. And I really hope that he does come back for that. And then we finally got to the identity of the mystery girl that's been going on this season, and she is Nora Allen, which is the daughter of Barry and Iris. It doesn't look like they're going to do the Tornado Twins, Dawn and Dawn Allen. I am kind of bummed about this. I don't know why you would change things up like that. It is kind of a bummer, and I'm not a huge fan of it, but we'll see. Hopefully it's for the better and not for the worse, and everything. So then moving on to Supergirl. I didn't feel like this episode was really that strong. I felt maybe kind of like it was a filler episode, which I hate filler episodes because I just feel like they're just a big waste of my time and everybody else's time. And it's just waste of also talent. Writers can be writing actually good stories. So, in this one, we saw James arrested and his identity revealed, especially to this cult. They had their journal of Corville, Corville, his journal, and they wanted it back because they had this stone and everything. It was and everything, and the cult leader Olivia was going to turn herself into a world killer using this stone. And which I thought was kind of cool, but kind of dumb. It's so dumb. I hate the fact that the world killers are just humans, basically, just turned into Supergirls, basically. And then the last thing in that episode was we saw Kara leave to go to a meteor that is headed towards Earth. And if you've been keeping up with it, her mom is on the meteor, which I don't really know how they're going to go with this, but I can't wait to see how it's going to go. So, moving on to movies, there's not really much to talk about. The only movie that came out this weekend was Solo, a Star Wars story the only thing that came out that we need to talk about. And I don't know if you've seen it, but I've seen it. It's okay. It's not the best movie in the world, but it's okay. It's not too bad. That Aaron Ertwright, is that how you say it? I don't know if that's how you say his name. He actually does a really good job in that, in this movie. He's my favorite part in the whole, him and Chewbacca. Chewbacca's awesome too. So, I would suggest go seeing it, make up your mind for yourself, and everything. So moving on to the news, I'm going to go through these stories, and I think that there's some really good stuff here, and I'm excited about it. The first story, James Mangold has been tapped to direct the new the Boba Fett solo movie, which I'm excited for. Boba Fett is my personal favorite character in the Star Wars universe, and I can't wait to see this go down on screen, and I'm just really excited about it and everything. Then the next story is HBO's Watchmen has cast 6 people, starting with Regina King. They've cast Regina King, Don Johnson, Tim Blake Nelson, Luis Gossett Jr., Adeline, I hope that's how you say it, Clemens, and Andrew Howard. So about half knowns, half kind of unknowns. I mean, I would say Regina King. She's from the TV show Leftovers on HBO, and I don't know if you watch that show, but that I found that show to be amazing. In fact, the showrunner or creator is also creating this Watchmen show for both shows, and I'm really excited. And Don Johnson, he's pretty famous, more from the past, but he is still works and everything. But I'm excited for this. Watchmen is my favorite comic book of all time. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one in that camp. But they said that they will be cast. They haven't given what characters they're going to be cast as, but they have said that they will be new characters along with old characters, and I don't know if these are the new characters or whatnot, but I'm excited to see what comes out of this and who is playing what and everything, and I hope you're excited about it too. If not, okay. So for my next story, Jake Gyllenhaal has been tapped to play Mysterio in the Spider-Man Homecoming sequel. And I think that if he does end up playing Mysterio is not the best bad guy in my opinion to use for the sequel, but if they do what they did for the Vulture in the first one, if they do for Mysterio what they did for the Vulture in the first one, I think that this is will be good. I also think that Jake Gyllenhaal is a really nice name talent to get onto this movie. I mean, if you've seen the movie Nightcrawler that he was in, that movie is fantastic. It doesn't get enough love. It just didn't. I believe it was with Styx, but don't quote me with that. And they just didn't have the money to market it and push it for award season that it really needed. Because I'm telling you right now, if it would have been pushed, I'm 90%. Jake Gyllenhaal would have been at least nominated that year for that movie. And then he also did this. There were talks about him taking over Jared Leto as the Joker and everything, and he really does this great nuanced kind of character acting in the movie Okja on Netflix. If you haven't seen that movie, I suggest watching that movie too. It's not that bad, but he did a really good thing there, kind of Joker-esque, and I actually did like him. He's one of my favorite parts of that movie. So this is really good news, and I really hope it comes to some kind of fruition. If not now, then hopefully in the future. Also, the Obamas have signed on to create content for Netflix, and they're going to do docuseries, documentaries, and then also, I believe, like TV shows like that are written out. I'm trying to think right now, but nothing's happening. But I personally, and they haven't released how much they're getting paid for this, which I hope they don't. I think that when you talk salaries and stuff like that, I think it's unprofessional and it's not good. But I think this is a great idea. I think that the Obamas, as long as I don't mind them being in the stuff that they're in, but not in everything. I think that they should just executive produce a lot of the stuff and give other talent a chance to step forward, but they'll have the Obama's name on it, so it'll give them some kind of recognition, in my opinion. But I mean, I will definitely check some stuff out because I think this is a great idea, and I'm excited to see it. So for my last story, It Chapter 2 has cast Jay Ryan as the adult Ben Hanscom, and I don't know if you know Jay Ryan. I personally had to look him up because I saw the picture of him, and he kind of does look like the kid Ben, the kid that played Ben in the first movie, but the only thing that I when I was looking at his IMDb was that I noticed that he's from is Beauty and the Beast, the TV show, and I mean, other than that, I really didn't know who he was, and I'm kind of excited to see how it goes down. I know a lot of people were wanting to see Chris Pratt, but I think this is it's even. It's three named talent and three unknowns pretty much, and now we'll get to see when Mike is cast, which will break the tie. All right, so what's coming up? Of course, we'll have our regular TV shows this week. I believe Killing Eve. It is a holiday here in America, it's Memorial Day this weekend, so a lot of people have Monday off. I believe Killing Eve will be on this Sunday, and or on tonight if you're watching this. But it's the season finale of Killing Eve, and if you're not watching the show, I suggest you catch up as fast as possible because this show is really, really great, and I will be doing a season review. It's so good. But a lot of shows are starting to wind down, and some shows are picking back up, like ones that aren't as long, say. But as far as movies go, Action Point is coming out, the movie Adrift, and the movie American Animals will be coming out. And the only one I know about is Action Point because that is the guys from Jackass. And I probably won't be seeing any of these. But tell me what you guys think about the Flash season finale, Supergirl, and how you think that show is going. Tell me what you think about the 5 stories, the news stories that I talked about to you today. And if you've seen Han Solo, tell me what your favorite part is down below. And who your favorite character is. Any part that you like, tell me the parts you didn't like. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you don't hit the like button, tell me what you didn't like and what I can do to improve, because we're always looking to improve. If you're not a subscriber and you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And if you can share this video, I would greatly appreciate that. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Memorial Day, and I'll check you guys later. Bye.